Welcome to the first SmackDown in Season 2, and we're in Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia? That's good. Kicking us off hot.
The man who won the main event of WrestleMania, the WWE champion, Austin Theory.
Wow.
I mean, some would say it's not the main event, but, you know,
It,
whatever you
it
want.
literally was the main event.
Whatever you say.
This man proving the doubters wrong, winning matches on his own, even though Batista, gave this man this championship and acts like Theory is, forever, what's the word I'm looking for? Zeke knows. In his debt?
Indebted.
Indebted, there you go.
Gotcha.
Literally just had to put the two words he said together.
Dude, I've been up all day working
Austin
hard.
Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've been backstage? What could have you possibly been doing? Taking notes?
I work
for the show?
I work very closely with the Cruiserweight division.
Oh, I understand. Because you're a flyweight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Austin Theory, I would say the current face of the WWE out here.
I disagree.
I would agree with you. You didn't say his name, but he's still appearing.
Joe Hendry making his first appearance.
I think that's a little bit more Theory wanting to silence Joe Hendry than anything by accepting that challenge.
I mean, obviously.
The self-righteous Joe Hendry coming in here and demanding a title shot.
It is crazy. He hasn't done anything, but you know what? He did get in Theory's head by taking the spotlight in literally the biggest possible moment. And some would say that match between Theory and Breaker was to see who is the face of the WWE and the future of the WWE.
I don't think anyone's saying that.
I was saying that.
I think you're a hater.
I think you're an idiot.
And then Breaker lost convincingly, might I add. It was not close. And he had to go run away to Raw. Because he just couldn't cut it against the best.
Can we talk about how we've got Nick Aldis in wrestling gear right now?
I know, this is awesome. From the backstage producing last season to back into the ring. The National Treasure is looking to be a champion.
Debut, 0-0. Obviously.
I'm very high on Nick Aldis as a wrestler. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Hard to hate Nick Aldis.
Formerly known as Magnus in TNA.
But he's got a challenge cut out for him tonight.
Got one half of the longest reigning, I think, tag team champions in general, not counting the women's division.
Yeah. Of course, that was
Not
on Raw
Jey
with the
Uso.
World Tag Team titles.
But Jimmy Uso versus Nick Aldis. Trying to, get these guys' feet wet here on the blue brand. Obviously, spent the entire last season on Raw. The only time they got a taste of SmackDown was at bragging rights where they lost to the Tongans.
Which was interesting.
These men also lost their tag team championships to the current World Tag Team Champions, Imperium.
Usos, many would call them, myself included, the greatest professional wrestling tag team of all time.
I'd say they're up there, but I really am a big fan of the Hardy Boys.
I'm really a big fan of the Undisputed fucking era.
Okay.
Just real emphasis. Wow. Nick Aldis coming out the gate. He might be a little rusty. We got to talk about this. Nick Aldis.
Welcome to Raw. Almost.
What? Oh, okay.
Jimmy attempted a super kick. He just got stopped.
Ducks.
There you go. There you go.
Super kick to the back of the head. Oh, one more time.
This can't even be like a Raw stereotype anymore. It's going to be SmackDown.
Well, no, because you had a bunch of super kicks on Raw, too.
It was mainly just...
Oh, wow. Whisper in the Wind fails.
That's what that's
Nick
called.
Aldis with something huge to prove here.
What do you mean that's what that's called?
I didn't know what it was called. I was trying to reference that earlier in the conversation.
Whisper in the Wind?
Yeah. I was hyping up Jimmy Uso.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Jimmy just wants it. Pause.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
All right.
You don't call him Big Jim for nothing.
No, Jimmy Uso in the tag division, interestingly, with how dominant they were, only 4-3. I mean, this is his first singles match. But they won 4 tag matches in a row, and then lost 3 in a row.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. It was the Tongans, then Imperium twice.
Oh,
Sriracha's putting on a pretty back and forth contest so far.
That's a good
Ooh.
one so far.
Pumps his head.
Figure 4.
The figure 4. He's right next to the ropes, though. He might be trying to go for that counter. Yup. Ladies
Reversing the
and gentlemen, you
pressure.
don't know how painful that is.
Oh,
Okay,
trust me,
boys.
I do.
Oh! Busted open.
1.
Blood splattered so far on the camera.
It's true. Or it was
Might
just
have
like
to cut that
shitty
one out.
graphics. No.
Now, the main event tonight, as we said at the draft, will be the European Championship on the line. We are giving Grayson Waller an opportunity to,
Who is
which, this kind of... I mean, we as a brand. I mean, I speak for SmackDown right now.
Why are you so hating? What happened to you today? Are you okay,
I
man?
just feel like he should specify that the GM did that. He had no power.
Okay, well, screw
It was
you.
Batista.
Batista felt, fine, I'll specify. Batista felt that since
just
we had
want it
Grayson
to be
Waller
known
on the
that you
roster,
do nothing.
and he just shut up. He felt since Waller just won the United States title and had to, hand over the Nitro, that he should be able to
Got
earn
stripped.
another championship. Okay, well, I'm trying to be nice about it. Can you stop interrupting me?
No.
I guess
Oh,
both
spear!
of you didn't see the value.
Oh, but he's back.
What the?
What?
Hogan. Hogan-esque.
My
Wow.
idol.
And he's busted open. That shitty match graphic one more time. That could be it. I think XWF used to do that. Austin, you know about XWF?
Oh, I know all about that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't.
Do you know about
Super
XWF?
kick.
Isaiah?
I do.
That's what. How? How do you know about XWF? We should have brought back XWF instead of WCW.
Genuinely never
No.
heard
Is
that
this a
before.
tombstone pile driver?
Oh my God.
God. He's gonna get heat for that, man. It's a forbidden.
All I know of XWF from like a 20-minute video essay that I watched like randomly like a year ago.
Austin, XWF was Jimmy Hart's and Brian Knobbs promotion. Brian Knobbs
Yes.
was the Nasty Boys. It was fucking terrible. And I think they had a match graphic for when someone got busted open. Yeah. Oh, that super kick. Reverse.
Stewart put on a nice little contest.
A history lesson for everyone at home. Go watch XWF. It was shit. Oh, it's up.
What an advertisement.
Yeah, go watch it. It was awful.
You might be able to WWEshop.com go buy a DVD.
No. Swanton.
Oh!
Speaking
He goes
of
for
the
that drop kick.
Hardys,
He doesn't get it.
Another one.
What are we doing here? I mean, I guess Taker buried himself at Mania, so it doesn't really matter.
Undertaker might come get Nick Aldis. Elbow drop.
Wow, Dean Ambrose-esque. Did we say that?
Who? Who's that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know who you're referring to.
Isaiah, you are so stupid.
Ambrose?
Oh, you mean John Moxley?
No, we can't say that. Oh, Michinoku driver, that could be it. It
I would
is.
hope so.
Wow.
After 2 tombstone pile drivers.
What a
Nick
start.
Aldis, the first winner on SmackDown. A huge triumphant return. I am expecting big things of Nick Aldis.
Maybe the European Championship is in his future. Maybe the WWE Championship's in his future.
Maybe the WCW Championship. Maybe the World Heavyweight Championship. I would say a triple crown for Nick Aldis.
Maybe
Okay.
he gets buried. By the
Maybe he gets
Undertaker.
buried by The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Tune in to Backlash. It's not going to happen, but it might, you know?
You never know.
XWF title on the line.
Expect the
No,
unexpected.
stop.
Ain't that what they say?
Yeah. We're going on to our next match here.
This woman would have been the first round pick for SmackDown, but if you watch the draft, Raw did a little
The Raw GM had a moment of brilliance when he realized
he held
how valuable it was.
SmackDown's highest rated wrestler on the board hostage to get Braun Breaker and Logan Paul.
And Bronson Reed. Jesus. And Paul Heyman.
Yeah, because you were really... The Raw general manager was really going for that Bronson Reed pick.
Maybe more Paul Heyman.
Yeah, exactly. Bronson Reed, the guy who's not wrestled yet.
We've
And
had
was
one
here
week
live.
show.
We're 1 week in.
No, I'm talking about in last season. He was
Yeah, he
in the
wasn't
company.
drafted.
Just nobody picked him up.
Did not wrestle.
He straight up did not wrestle.
He didn't get
Injury
drafted.
prone. Bastard.
And Batista really wanted to fix the women's division on SmackDown as he felt it was lacking after last season. He thought Blake Monroe would be a great start. Another new addition to the SmackDown roster, Michin.
Does Michin not have entrance music? Or am I just not hearing it? Okay, I wasn't hearing it.
I think there's something wrong with our people.
Okay, that's good.
But it's okay.
The SmackDown production team.
As always.
Michin shirt's pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that's something. There's not a lot of wrestling shirts that you could wear, like in public. I might wear that. Not that exact. I wear it as a T-shirt. I wouldn't wear what she's wearing. But maybe I would. Yeah. If they make it in Triple X, it might be cool.
That exact like shape though.
Yeah,
The only wrestler that consistently has wearable merch is CM Punk.
Even now though, like
Yo, when I was a kid, John Cena.
That's not wearable. As a grown-ass adult, no, it's not.
When I was a kid, I had this fire WrestleMania 14 Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels shirt.
I think Austin 316 is pretty wearable.
I mean, but even that, wow. Ooh.
I would say just don't wear wrestling gear because I'm not a nerd.
That's true. That is true.
That's
but also, the company we work for, WWE, they do this really annoying thing where they put their logo like on the right side of the shirt, and it's like it's like asymmetrical, and it's ugly every time.
I don't think I've ever bought anything from WWE shop.
Well, they had
a replica title. That was pretty good.
They had a Bad Religion release, and it was pretty good, so I copped it. But they still had like the shitty little logo placement.
I bought a Sammy Uso shirt from WWEshop.com once.
It's just not wearable.
That's bad, man. Where are you gonna wear that?
Remember you had an NWO like hoodie that you were so happy
I have
about?
2 NWO hoodies. I got a Wolfpack and a normal one.
Top rope here.
I like how you're just like, nerd. Everything is trash.
You work here.
Somebody pissed in your Fruit Loops.
I'm just getting paid.
Somebody pissed in your
and
Fruit
I
Loops.
get paid more than both of you, and I
might be like, I'm trying to help you out here, Isaiah, but you might deserve to get bullied.
I don't know what the fuck to say to this guy. Whatever I say, he's gonna be like, man, I'm feeling like being a bitch today and just moping about.
He's not being a bitch to me though, so it's obviously something about you.
Okay.
I just dislike nerds. I dislike losers.
We've got an exciting contest going on right now, fellas. Blake
I feel
Monroe,
bad.
possibly SmackDown's biggest acquisition, the superstar they had their eyes on the most, Michin, someone that desperately needs to prove themselves.
Someone who's 0-1 and lost to Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, that's huge. Michin, supremely talented, been wrestling for a long time now, been in the company for a long time, but is hopefully going to try and find some footing here on SmackDown this year.
I was watching some old,
No, get it off my screen.
What was I saying again?
Get it off my screen.
I was watching some TNA from like a decade and a half ago, and I did not know that she was in the Dollhouse, if you know that is, Zeke.
I don't. I'm not a TNA fan. Oh!
We're not
what did she call that?
We only watch this.
I actually have no idea what she calls that. It worked, though.
A paradigm shift from Blake Monroe. Absolutely.
That is not a paradigm shift. It's more like a Dirty Deeds or a Future Shock.
Double arm DDT.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, see, I was poor as a kid, so I had Destination America, and that's how I discovered TNA.
Whatever. Nobody gives a fuck. Blake Monroe.
Great start.
TNA.
Great start for both high draft picks for SmackDown. Nick Aldis, I believe, was number 3, and Blake Monroe was obviously not actually a pick for SmackDown. So they had to do a trade. Okay, well, whatever. Blake Monroe was the first overall pick in the draft.
That is true, not counting the WCW catch-up picks, but This
I don't
man
think
must
those
be
count in the actual
absolutely fuming.
He low-key has that shit on, though.
He does.
That is a fire fit.
But I'm sure he's so pissed. Having to
You know,
get
he's-
the United States Championship stripped from him.
He actually started, his career here in Season 1 with Austin Theory as a tag team.
By the way, they lost to the
yeah, they lost to
Usos
the Usos.
for the tag titles. They were what started the run, and then he lost to Dominic Mysterio, and then he lost to Finn Balor. And then he
Grayson
beat
Waller
Logan Paul at WrestleMania for the U.S. title in an open challenge. So
Yeah, he kind of just seized the moment. And then that moment got took it from him. Kind of like Theory, his moment got taken, except his entire championship got taken. Okay. I think there's going to be a murder.
This is not good. Big Drew McIntyre.
This is...
He is huge. He's fucking huge.
No.
This guy is insane. Yo, I never realized how
He's not
huge
as
this
big
guy
as
is.
you. Come on.
All right, I appreciate that. I'm not talking.
No,
this
I
guy is
don't
like
mean it
Hogan
that way.
esque.
I mean,
This
you're
guy is
fat.
like. I appreciate it. I really fuck with that.
500 pounds.
I swear, compared to, last time we saw him, he has put on, 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, man.
He's
Wow.
moving. God damn.
He looks great. But WCW and Raw might have fucked up not picking this guy up.
Well, wasn't Drew SmackDown's first pick?
I think so, yeah.
And, Raw decided to fuck with SmackDown by taking Blake Monroe, and SmackDown responded with a trade.
The Raw GM
So-
is very frugal when it comes to business dealings.
I would not be very happy if I was Grayson Waller right now.
And here's the thing, WCW would have been able to get Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre wasn't going to be SmackDown's first pick. SmackDown actually had Randy Orton on the board as the guy they were going to take.
But WCW picked up Randy Orton. That's very interesting. It's very interesting how different a show could be.
Yeah, how things work out.
I mean, between Grayson Waller and if I was Grayson Waller, between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, I know this is insane to say, but I might go with Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre looks like an absolute beast.
Well, I don't think
Randy
that...
Orton, you hope on the old factor. Put that strap back on that. I thought we were doing the black strap.
Why does it look so bad in that? It does not. There, that looks a little bit better.
That looks really good. That looks.
Okay,
yo,
you guys
whoever
don't
made
have
that
eyes.
match graphic is fucking fired, gang. And I'm saying that right now.
Okay, if that was Batista's decision, fire him right now.
Yeah, that was terrible.
No, not the
I
graphic,
love
the
it.
strap.
The strap looks great.
No.
It's a callback to the
Wow,
It's
90s.
not even
Taking
iconic.
control.
He was there for 2 months.
It's iconic.
Grayson
No.
Waller take control here. I mean, yeah.
It's iconically weird. How about that?
It's
I
iconically
enjoy it.
ass.
It's,
No, but back...
It's a callback
back
to
to
Velvet
the-
Knights of the past. The first
Yeah.
couple WWF championships had some green straps.
I don't know if we can say that.
No, we can't actually say that. Bleep it.
What, WWF?
Ah! That's a 50K fine.
The Fed.
You got 2. See, you're supposed to say that.
It's all right.
Oh.
I had a pay bump.
I felt
had a pay
gross when I
bump.
said that.
Exactly. But
Go ahead.
no, being in the SmackDown draft room, Batista was furious when WCW took Randy Orton, because Randy Orton had kind of set up a big money match against Theory right before Mania, and WCW just took that from him.
It's almost like
Makes
the
me
WCW
really happy.
general manager hadn't watched the product or something.
Yeah, Booker T.
Booker T's been out of it for a while.
He's like, oh, that's a name I recognize. Taking him.
McIntyre did not get the leg up on. Oh, maybe he has something here. A big suplex. Ooh,
Falcon Arrow.
Not a move you usually see Drew McIntyre pull out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Ducking blows left and right. This is a boxing match, fellas.
Bobbing and weaving.
Did we see some international? That's what the European title's all about.
I mean, we do have 2 international superstars competing for it, even though Grayson Waller is, Australian.
Practically British, so.
Yeah.
Australian. That's like Hobbit country.
Commonwealth.
That's New Zealand. That's New Zealand.
They're the same shit.
No, they're not. One's Kiwis, one's Emus.
Is New Zealand not in the continent of Australia?
No.
Then where is it?
Australia itself is a continent.
Is New Zealand European?
No, it's...
What the fuck is it then, Isaiah? You're gonna say no so damn confidently to me, but you don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know it's not European because Europe is not anywhere near New Zealand.
New Zealand is in Oceania? That's so stupid.
That's what Australia
is Drew
is.
McIntyre
Australia is
thinking right
Oceania.
Yeah, why are we arguing when Drew McIntyre's on the top
They're the same
rope?
continent.
No, they're not. Oh, okay, they are the same. So I was right.
No, they're not the same continent.
Oceania.
Oceania isn't it?
Oh,
Oceania isn't a continent.
Yes, it is.
No, Australia is.
Yo, I'm stroking my dick.
Then
at the
New
United States,
Zealand
y'all need to go
is
fuck.
Australia.
Oh, huge!
No.
He's busted open. A while
God,
ago,
go
he was
quick.
busted open, but it's even bigger now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the
This is
stunner!
it.
No way. His foot's under the rope.
Oh, what a screw job. Jesus. Someone get that ref in check.
Waller's feeling himself right now. Oh, I was
By the way, it's just
expecting a
the
Claymore.
American school system says Australia. The rest of the world says Oceania.
Oh, okay.
So it's,
I was right.
it's Oceania.
That makes me right, though.
No.
And New Zealand's in it.
Because I said New Zealand is in the continent of Australia.
It
in
is,
America,
too.
colloquially, that continent's called Australia, so I was fucking right.
No.
No matter what,
Yes!
no matter what you call it, New Zealand is a part of the same continent as Australia.
No, it's Oceania.
There's not eight.
don't
You're
even
saying
know
it
the
like
difference.
there's eight continents.
two? No, this is a match between 2 international superstars. We have to say Oceania.
Okay, but you're saying there's 8 continents because Australia can't be a
There
continent.
was no shot
if
before I
Oceania
looked it up and
exists.
said it. There was no shot before I looked it up and said it. You knew what the fuck Oceania was.
I do know what that is.
It's a
I
regional
played
sport
Saturday.
night.
Goddamn shoes! That's it. No. Grayson Waller kicks out. You don't know how to tie
What?
your goddamn shoes. You know what Oceania is?
Hold on. Did you say Fortnite?
I said it's a regional
No.
Fortnite.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it? That's good, man.
Oh, it's a server. Yeah, I was kidding. I don't play that dumbass game.
You're so full of shit. It's not even funny.
Austin's an Apex guy.
I haven't
See
played
it
Apex since
backstage.
before COVID.
No, check up, down, down. Fuck. Up, down, down. up, down, down. This Friday, Austin's gonna be there playing Apex with Austin Creed and fucking Kenny Omega or something. I don't know.
Shout out Uno back in the day on that channel. Oh
Jesus.
my god. Back to the
We're
message.
actually just
Waller.
having. The worst part is we're actually having some good matches on SmackDown tonight, and we're just talking over them.
Oh, and it's over.
Well, it's over. It doesn't matter anymore because it's over. Grayson Waller has put in such a showing. Oh no, double death.
Yeah, he's put in such a show just to be 1-4.
Good God.
New, well, for inaugural European champion, Drew McIntyre.
What a time to be alive.
What a
So
time
you
to
had
be
give us
alive
synopsis
here in
of this
Saudi
show. What
Arabia.
would it
That's
be?
why they made the strap green.
Oh,
you're right.
Man.
Oh my god, it makes so much sense.
Diplomatic request.
The Saudis just have to have their mark on the European
I
Championship.
wonder how they view New Zealand.
They probably don't know about it. Thanks for watching SmackDown. The first.
Oh, yeah, we'll see you
SmackDown.
next week on Raw. Drew McIntyre, first ever European champion.
No one's here. Stop.
And I think he's
all
going to do
insane.
great things.
No, they stay. They
Shows
stay.
ass.
This is ratings. This is
Yeah.
ratings.
Look at that. Drew McIntyre is a draw. Look at that man. Huge man.
Money. And he looks great with that title.